Good day all. Welcome to Obed Farm. Today we are at the farm. This is the one in collaboration that I'm doing, and I just wanted to show you what we have collaborated so far and where it is and how it's going. Things seem to be okay. We're having now challenges of goats. Goats are now, because this is the only place that looks really green, they're now trying to invade themselves. So now we have got to put a person who's watching those goats so that they do not interfere with our crops. But certain crops obviously goats do not eat, and the first one, which I'm really happy, onions. As you can see, the onion field is looking okay. Everything is okay on this side. We are now in the process of, this week we'll be watering as usual. After we've done the watering, then we go into the next phase. The next phase after the watering is making sure that we put in a bit of fertilizer. So we're going to put in a bit of foliar fertilizer and at the same time also granule fertilizer. This will be done tomorrow. So tonight they will put water all on these onions, and then we will go into the next step of putting foliar fertilizer. For us, I will put in can, that is calcium ammonium nitrate. That is what I will be putting in here, and then we will then come with the foliar fertilizer of either starter, wind start or wind grow, one of the two. That is the one that we will use. At the same time, the cabbages, as you can see, they are also doing very well at the present moment. So this is the stage that we need to get a lot of to make sure that we prevent them, especially like now when you start seeing these curling leaves. This means that they've already been attacked, which is not good for cabbages, because once cabbages get hit, especially in the center like this one, it means that there is already a small little bug that has started to invade, and once it goes into there, it means that the cabbages will not do well. So we got to make sure that we do a spray. So once we have also put some fertilizer, we will then also come in with a spray. This is mainly to get away from, to make sure that we do not get these bugs, which are, as you can see, which are affecting the cabbages. But for now, I am happy with the process of where the cabbages are. I am happy with the process of where the onions are. The only thing I'm not happy about is the goats. The goats are now attacking our food, our potential of yield. So there are going to be some cabbages that need to be replaced. So far we have planted a good 2,000 cabbages, so we have got about 100 left, which we will need to replace, and that will be done in the next few. That's what I'm saying, that will be also done tomorrow. So tomorrow is kind of a busy day here as we try to rectify all these small little mistakes, and these mistakes are not really anything that would take a long time to complete. But the tomatoes also, we will need to do a little bit of gap filling for these tomatoes, but most of them have now got to a point whereby they are now self-determined. They are now starting to grow. So the tomatoes will be looked into, but at the same time we'll be also looking into everything. We also need to start thinking about weeding, because if we continue to leave these onions without being weeded, it's going to become a disaster for us. So we need to think of weeding the onions, and this needs to be done shortly and within a very short space of time, because also once we put chemicals, once we put fertilizer, the weeds will automatically be energized, and once they become energized, then they will become an issue for us. But that is on this side. Then we come to the maize crop. As you can see, it's looking very healthy. It's looking very it's growing. We are actually in the growth stage. This is normally the V4 V5 stage of the maize crop. So the maize is as we are expecting. We have been watering once a week, and therefore we will keep on watering as we keep on going along. So this is something that we then look into, the moisture of the land. How moist is it, or how are they shivering? If we feel that they are starting to wilt, like these ones, it means that in the next 2 or 3 days we need to be thinking of watering. So these are the things that we just look at, but at the present moment all the green is actually not that all of them are shivering. It's just 1 or 2 which you can see, but we are happy with where we are. And also we now need to be thinking that probably end of this month we need to come through and do a second weeding. This will be the second weeding for the year, and that will be the last weeding. And then after that we just keep on making sure that we look at the growth and keep on seeing if these things will grow. Our maize will grow without any problems. But this is what we are doing. This is where we are at this farm. This is the project that we are doing at the present moment. I've also now quickly had to think of, the first thing that I've had to think about is scaling down. Why am I scaling down? I'm not scaling down because there's nothing I can do here. There's still a lot I can do. There's another 1 hectare that nothing has happened there. But also at the same time, I'm thinking of the other plot that I have, that I need to start thinking of what am I going to be doing there. And there is also, that is money resources that I'm now starting to shift over to that side, so that I can also do things on that piece of land or on my rural homestead. So those are the things that you need to be thinking about. Yes, this place is already it's got everything available, but if I pour all my resources here, my homestead will start suffering and I will not be able to complete, to be ready for the rainy season. I am planning really to be ready for this rainy season. Our rainy season starts in October, so by October I should have at least a bit of things ready on that farm or on that plot, so that I am ready to keep the ground running during that period. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for subscribing, and all those people giving the comments. Please, I'm happy with all the comments. Thank you and have a good day.